projected 800 million jobs could be replaced by AI over the next 6 years. With the rate AI is currently growing, it's no wonder why people are worried. AI directly took over 3,900 jobs in May of this year. Now, I don't think that AI is just going to replace your job just yet, but people using AI absolutely will. Within this last year, AI went from infancy stage, where it could barely answer questions, to generating incredible images, coding entire websites, generating music and deepfakes, and disrupting entire markets. 2024 is going to be another year of AI, where thousands of jobs are taken over, yet millionaires will be born. While some sit back and watch it all happen, a few will harness the power of AI to make their fortune. Right now, there are 4 sectors which you can use to collaborate with AI to make the most amount of money. And the first being video, specifically with HeyGen and Pika Art. HeyGen allows you to translate a video from one language into another. Ahora hablo en inglés, pero con esta IA puedo traducirlo al español en tiempo real. It clones my voice, mis movimientos de boca para que parezca más realista. Y puedo incluso cambiar entre hablar español or any other supported languages like Japanese. 私が絶対に話せない何かしかし、人工知能を使用すると、それは理解しにくいです。Now, it might not be perfect. I surely wouldn't know. これは時間とともにますます良くなるため、検出不可能になる可能性は非常に高いと思いますし、お金を稼ぐ機会も確かにあります。Now, this was done by using the HeyGen translator, and since I'm not fluent in Spanish or Japanese, I retranscribed the sequence in Spanish and then translated it back to English, and it looks perfect to me. Literally, the only work required to use this is to upload the video, select the language that I want to use, and translate it. Once it processes, I'm left with a video in the new language. Big creators have realized that translating their videos will get them more views. It's able to reach more people who don't speak their native language. More views means that you'll get more AdSense revenue, higher paying sponsorships, more course and product sales, and overall a stronger business. So whether you use something like this for your own content or you translated someone else's, it makes a highly profitable business, especially if you were able to offer this alongside other content-related services. We've seen the image AI generators evolve at light speed over the last year, and I'm predicting that this is going to happen with video in 2024. We're starting to see the birth of this with projects like Pika Art. Now, this is in beta at the moment, but if it's anything like their demo reel showcases, then we're in for what looks like the mid-journey of video. They're showcasing it being able to expand the canvas for videos, generating entire clips of videos in cartoon styles with realistic looking lighting, animation, and honestly impressively high quality graphics, as well as videos in more of an anime art style. I personally think that Pika looks quite impressive, but there are already projects out that we can use for ourselves, like Runway. Now, this has been out for a little while, but they've recently added in some new features. Now, instead of just being able to generate a short clip from a prompt, we can upload an image and then use the controls to turn it into a video. So with my AI image uploaded, I can use these controls to control the camera movement for the scene, and then I can use the motion brush tool to control which areas of the image are in motion. And then I literally just have to hit generate and it all begins. After just a minute, I'll be left with a video that doesn't look so bad after all. I've used this for several images and they've all come out honestly looking fairly impressive considering how long the technology has been out. For the faceless YouTube channels or just adding B-roll to videos, AI video is going to be another game changer. Now, I definitely don't think that this will replace influencer gurus, but for the Subway Surfer, Minecraft parkour, explainer videos that we all love, I think there's definitely a spot for AI video. Now, the second sector we can use AI to make money in is one that I'm much more familiar with: art. The opportunity to make money with AI art is pretty significant. From selling stickers to animal portraits to clip art graphics and even poster prints. I've talked about a lot of these on my channel, and there's already shops online making thousands of dollars each month selling AI art. The thing about it is now, between all of the tools that we have, with Midjourney, DALL-E, Stability, and Firefly, the issue is no longer which AI art generator to use, but rather how to use it. This is why I'm using tools like FreeFlow. This is a website designed to show you a little bit behind the scenes, to enable you to create images just like the ones you see. We can look through the catalog, or we can filter by styles to see a bunch of different collections of images. Or we could search for a specific keyword. And you can see this gives us a huge list of images related to my search. And they're all fairly high quality. It does a good job of filtering out the ones that we wouldn't really want to use. Now, from here, we can just scroll through and pick an image that we would like. So maybe this eagle. When I open it up, I can click on this button on the side and it'll show me the entire prompt and the image generator used to make it. So if I went ahead and put this prompt into Midjourney myself, you can see that once it generates, we get almost the exact same style for our own image. We get a super high quality image, just like the starting image that we copied the prompt from. I can even go back into the prompt and change out the subject matter. This will allow me to generate a new image using the same styling, just with a different subject. So I could use this to make entire collections of images based around a theme and then sell them somewhere online. Now, while FreeFlow technically isn't its own AI, it enables you to use image generator AIs more effectively than before. If you're in the dropshipping, print-on-demand digital product space, then it essentially saves you all of the time that you would normally spend trying to find the right prompt. I can simply come through and find an image with the style that I'm looking for. I can grab the prompt and then throw it in my image generator and then make changes if I need to, and then let it do its generating magic. Then I could take this image using a platform like Printify. I could throw it on whatever products I feel like selling, and then I could post it online to be purchased. Now, I've used this business model with Printify for the last 4 years, and it's been quite successful. Since Printify integrates with top e-commerce platforms, once you select the product you're selling and upload the design to it, you can connect it to your website or online shop and post it for sale. Basically, in the same way that people buy funny t-shirts or mugs with designs on them or pillows with creative patterns, you're just providing a product with a design on it, and that design happens to be made with AI. When it sells, you pay Printify to print and ship that product directly to your customer, and you'll keep the difference of the sale as your profit. The best part about Printify is it's completely free to get started with. And once you do start getting some sales coming in, you can always upgrade your account to get more discounts on the products you're selling. AI just enables you to make the designs for print-on-demand products a lot faster. If this business model interests you, I've got a ton of other videos on my channel describing how to do this in more detail, as well as discount codes and a link to sign up down below. Now, even though I didn't have these AI image generators when I first started out 4 years ago, I've definitely been able to use it across multiple different product types over the last year to increase my overall sales. Programs like FreeFlow make that even easier to do. Today, nearly 30% of business is conducted online, which means having a powerful website and strong customer support team is essential. Building a website used to take thousands of dollars and weeks to complete. Then with website builders and templates, it got even faster. And now we have AI. 10Web is an AI website builder that can take just a few details about a business and then turn it into a fully functioning, aesthetically pleasing website in minutes. With 10Web, you simply have to answer a few questions about the business, and then AI will generate a tailored and themed web page based on your answers. You can add pages and control the layout with AI, use it to replicate a website, and the entire package is hosted within the Web 10 platform, so everything works smoothly and runs as efficiently as possible. That means that no matter what your service or business is, now it's simpler than ever to generate a website for it. This also means that if you're offering web development services, you can advertise the faster delivery times, which means you can command higher prices for your services. Now, this next sector, just like the rest of them, requires you to put in some effort and actually learn the skills behind the business model. The AI just makes that a lot easier to do, and that's especially apparent in the coding sector. Screenshot to Code is a super cool AI that does exactly what it sounds like it does. I can upload a screenshot of a page that I want to generate and turn into code, and without having to know any code already, it'll take that screenshot and turn it into usable code. Now, I was skeptical about how well this was going to work, so I tried it out for myself. I take a screenshot of this fairly simple website and then just upload it, and it immediately begins turning that image into printed out code. You can watch it build up before your eyes. You can see what it's doing in real time. Now, this was a simple website, but all things considered, this is really cool. Now, the whole website is pretty neat, but it can also do specific elements. So uploading an image of just a few elements that someone might want to add to their website, you can see that it prints out a version of them relatively quickly. I can even go back and then ask for more updates, like adding a hover animation and features to the buttons that I've created. I can even tell it more complex tasks, like make the upload section a file selector so that I can upload files to it, and then it'll rework the code to incorporate that in. This is super cool because you can use it for so many different things, like this login page. So if I wanted to steal this login page and then use it in my own website, I could just take a screenshot of it, upload it, and it'll build it out right before my eyes. Then I could just copy this code and implement it into my own website. Like, even Safari thinks that this is a real password field. Now, this screenshot to code program is very similar to Make Real AI. Basically, I can just draw out anything that I want. So maybe I want to do a simple calculator. Well, I can put down all of the boxes that I need, and then I can put down the text telling the AI what's going on or what I want it to look like. And then I just have to select all of these elements and click the button Make Real. Now, this takes a few seconds, but it'll generate code for whatever I have designed. Then I have this calculator that works exactly as expected. I can put in any numbers here, and it'll give me the percentage of those numbers. Now, admittedly, it gets cooler than that, because after just a second, I was able to add a pie graph in that live updates showing the percentage. And then just playing around with it for a few more seconds, I was able to create an entire Pong game just from scratch, just by drawing it out. This was actually playable when I opened it up in a new tab with controls and everything. Now, these two tools are very cool, but they're not going to make you rich alone. But looking at this, it's still incredibly useful. If you have to build out a program and you know roughly what the layout and design needs to look like, then you can whip up a prototype and have the foundation made. If you need to add some elements or buttons to a website, you could take a screenshot of some that already exist and save yourself a bunch of time. Plus, these programs are in the infancy stage. Imagine what happens in 3 to 6 months from now when they've gotten a lot of updates. I'm guessing it'll be quite cool and quite lucrative to use. I paid about $20,000 for the print-on-demand dropshipping product uploader program that I had developed for my dropshipping viewers. And while it required more knowledge and expertise than what's available here on the surface with these two programs, someone with AI tools like these could be far more effective and faster than someone ignoring them. Plus, it opens up the door to more people being able to do it and makes the entire software development business much less intimidating. I hope this video was helpful and interesting. If you want to follow me other places online, you can check out my Instagram and my Twitter, where I'm going to start posting a lot more over the next year, because I haven't done a good job of doing that over this year. So there's my New Year's resolution, I guess.